Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Jeremiah Patterson Show. It is good to be on here. I have a special announcement. So, I have been recently working 12 hours because I started a new job. So, in addition to me doing journalism here full time with TJPS News and TJPS Productions, I'm taking the time to adjust myself and to give myself a schedule. It has been so long. I've been working this hard since I was 13 years old. I was not like other children where I would play around in school or do all those other things. Well, when I was younger. But as I matured, I got into reading and politics and everything. And so I have not worked this hard on myself since 2020. So a couple of show announcements. Starting on all Saturdays and Sundays, the Jeremiah Patterson Show will be releasing full news shows here on YouTube. They'll be about 30 to 45 minutes, so you can expect that. There will be no more morning and evening news rundowns, because on top of my night job, this is extremely pressing in terms of me overburdening myself, and my health and my sleep. All that matters just as much. But the news does not stop. So, Saturdays and Sundays we'll have full news shows. They'll be about 30 to 45 minutes. You can expect that. There'll be interviews on those shows. There'll be longer episodes. There'll be an opening monologue, which will be about 17 to 20 minutes, talking about a particularly important pressing issue that happened during that week, as well as other segments to cover in the news. Special reports and videos will be released on weekdays. You can expect those to be released on weekdays. We have lots of special reports in the TGPS vault that just have been sitting there, but since Donald Trump has taken office, a lot of them seem prescient and their release is imminent. So that is up for Schedule 1. Number 2 here is a very special announcement. Tomorrow on the Jeremiah Patterson Show, we can announce exclusively that we will have Dr. Erwin Redliner here. He's an infectious disease expert and the founding director of the National Center for Disease Preparedness at Columbia University. Dr. Redliner is going to be here tomorrow on the show to talk about bird flu, tuberculosis. He's also going to be here on the Jeremiah Patterson Show to talk about the appointment of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to serve as the Secretary of Health and Human Services. In a time where there is a gag order on the CDC as well as other premier health agencies in terms of communicating with the public essential information under the directive of Donald Trump. I mean, it's extremely concerning with bird flu potentially stretching or potentially becoming a pandemic, as cases are far more serious now that human-to-human transmission could actually become a thing. Dr. Redliner is going to be here to talk about that tomorrow here on the show. I asked a lot of you if what exactly you would want me to cover next on Blue Sky, and most of you said bird flu. We're going to be talking about that, as well as some of the other things you guys mentioned in terms of national security, world news, what's happening locally. We're going to be covering all of that here on the Jeremiah Patterson Show, your place for independent news and local news as well. All right. In addition to that, if you are not already, please go subscribe to me on Substack. It is at TJPS News. I initially was doing a paid subscriber-only morning newsletter. However, we are going to make the morning newsletter free, and we are going to introduce something called a deeper dive or something, or a deeper dive, some sort of underreported stories or my perspective on certain things that's happening in the world or in politics. That is going to be a paid subscriber newsletter. That's going to be announced very soon, potentially this weekend, if not next Monday. So make sure to subscribe to us on Substack, as well as always, you can get my book. It's Resistance, a strategic guide on how to fight back, defend democracy, and avoid a Trump dictatorship. So be sure to stay tuned for all that information. You can purchase Resistance on gumroad.com. I'm going to sort of put a link to that right there, and then you can also check it out in the description of this episode. So thank you all so very much for watching and staying tuned. I will be sure to cover everything that you all mentioned in that Blue Sky post in response to my question there. But thank you all so much. I appreciate your support. I appreciate all of the subscribers. I appreciate all of the the love and the gratitude that all of you have shown me for reporting the news and entrusting me as one of your news sources. That is so deeply appreciative, and I will be eternally grateful for you all. Thank you so much. All right, stay tuned. Spread this video with a family or friend, because we're going to be talking about very essential things tomorrow, and you are going to want to be in the house for that interview with Dr. Redlener. All right, take care.